Hello everyone and welcome back to Hellstormwargaming. We made it. We made it in one piece, Jay. How you doing?
I'm doing great, brother. How about you?
I'm very, very good. How is everyone at home today? I'm going to move the rubbish off my table.
A little bit warm. It's a beautiful day today.
It is a lovely day today. I've been inside all day except for when I went to the post office today. So that's been my outside. Oh, there's a delay. What do you mean there's a delay? Talk to me. Poggers. How's it going, everyone? We've got Combat Wombat. We've got Moon Tyranny looking beautiful. That's on Des. Science Pie. The real Rogan Dawn 2187. Is that number 2187? Rogan Dawn.
Oh, he said Rogan Dawn. I thought it was going to be like
Rogally Dun Dun.
Tikka Masala or something. Rogan Josh.
Nice. Loner in the crowd. How's it going? Moon is painting my AOS army for next Saturday. Which AOS army are you painting, my brother? Moderate. Mr. Sundez is moderate today. The video is before the audio.
We'll just talk faster.
Video is in sync. Hit that hard refresh, George Nash. We've only had 99 issues. I got 99 problems and my stream's one of them. My stream's 98 of them. Hey, DN stuff, how's it going? Chaos Cities of Sigma. Very nice, very nice. Well, today I'm going to sit in front of the camera and talk rubbish, as I usually do.
That's so unusual for you, man.
I know. I have done some hobbying today, but I have come out with an injury. It looks like a bruise.
With a hobby injury?
Yeah, look, can you see on my thumb?
Ooh.
So I had to super glue it back together while I was working.
Nice. That's a good one.
Mikey's volume is too low. What do you mean my volume is too low?
Did you have a hobby knife related accident?
I did, because I use a scalpel like
Same.
Like an absolute madman. Where is it? I use finest Sheffield steel I can find.
It's finish now after the edges got took off on your thumb.
There you go. Look at that scalpel. It's used for cutting people open. This bad boy. Whoa.
It is a bad boy.
And it cut me open, God.
It definitely cut people open. Yeah.
You meant Mohawks too quiet. Okay. You guys, I'm like, oh yeah, someone's too quiet. Who's too quiet? Mikey. Why? I'm on full. I'm literally hitting red, and then you're like, no, Jay. How do you get that wrong? How did you get that wrong? Does the man with the face, is he too quiet, or is the omnipresent voice too quiet?
I'm just the voice in your head.
Yeah, true. You literally are right now. Literally are. Oh, which way should we go with this? That way. Bam, there we go. Maybe you savage on nerves like I did. My thumb has no feeling on the tip anymore. Yeah, maybe. I played bass for years as well, so I used to never cut it, but recently I've started cutting it. Yeah, can you hear the face, or can you not hear the hands?
Yeah, are the hands talking to you? I can give you some sign.
Are the hands saying something? What do they say? What did they say? Combat Wombat said something. They get told
off if they talk.
What did Combat Wombat said? Someone said something insulting. Look, Mikey, Mohawk's painting Zinch stuff. You don't happen to have any backlog Zinch stuff, do you? No, I've got none. I don't have a backlog. There's no such thing as a backlog. Well, if you got a backlog, then that shows that you feel guilty about how many models you own, whereas I don't have a backlog because I don't feel guilty. I have way too many models.
Every single one of your models is prioritized in order of like when it's going to be done, because a backlog is just an unprioritized list of stuff.
Yes, it's all never gonna get. It's never gonna get done. So it's not a backlog. It's just a thing.
There you go. It's a never log.
Hey, George Nash and Matthew, how's it going? Science Pie says I'm pretty bummed out about waiting for the rest of the codices. Tabled my bud with fists last weekend. Not much motivation to use them for fun games until the rest catch up. Well, I imagine...
You don't have to take the best Imperial Fish units in an army, though. You can still take a naff Space Marine army. Can't you, Mikey?
Yeah, take Reavers.
It's possible to lose a lot with Space Marines, right?
Yeah, take Reavers. Or Eradicators like I did. Yeah. Hey, the Critic Grin. A lot of people are thinking that Space Marines are just going to get even more powerful come next month, but I think the opposite. I think we're going to see Space Marines completely change in a way where they're not quite as powerful, or they maintain the same level of brokenness, but with more options.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the camp that I would like Marines to stay as powerful as they are, and I'd like everything else to come up to the level of Space Marines. Mm-hmm. Because Space Marines feel really, really good. They feel like Space Marines.
They feel epic.
I'm not a predominantly Space Marine player at all. I've got a Marine army that I haven't used in this year. But my God, they're definitely Space Marines on the table. Mm-hmm. And I'd really like it if my Knights felt a bit more like Knights, or Magnus felt a bit more like Magnus, or whatever else, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get those GC, the pure strains, to be not just, oh, they're decent in combat, to please don't let them come near me. Mm-hmm. That level of like worry about them, you know.
Yeah, because I think we're going to see like the entire game change. Like, I don't think any stat line is safe. I don't think anything's safe. Nothing is sacred.
Yeah.
Everything's going to change, and we should be ready for that. Even Howling Banshees are getting the +1 strength power sword come next month.
I know, right?
Like,
suddenly everyone's problem with Howling Banshees just got solved.
Everyone's just like, everyone's like,
Howling Banshees are great, but they're strength 3 today.
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, Space Marines get everything. And it's like, oh, Eldar, I've got +1 strength power sword. That's it. You've got everything now. Back to Space Marines. They need a new release. They haven't had anything in at least 5 minutes. Howling Badger's got a new power sword. What more do you want, you stupid Xenos players?
Yeah, that's all Xenos players as well. So
all of them.
Happy that Eldar got a
all of them. This is now the rant. It is the rant stream. It's ranting Mondays.
Ranting Mondays.
Ranting Mondays. It's because I've had a busy day. That's why, Jay. Today we launched our brand new pretty dice. Did you see them?
Mate, I did.
Did you like them?
I was actually quite tempted to pick up some of the translucent orange ones because they just look sick.
You mean the Jaffa cakes?
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain that your branding is necessarily allowable because that might be a trademark.
Yeah, probably.
Jaffa Quake, because
Jaffa
40k,
Quake. Yeah.
I think is appropriate. Are these limited run?
They are limited stock.
Limited stock.
If they sell quick enough, I might be able to get some more, but they won't be in quick. So,
nice.
I want the Gyrin green. The Gyrin green. I like the Gyrin green. Oh, it gets green screened out because I've got the green screen filter on.
Do you just see the dots?
You literally, yeah.
Awesome.
This is what they actually look like in real life.
Yeah, spectral dice.
Yeah, they are actually. They absorb the life from you, from the air around them, and that's why they look like this. And they sometimes look like this. So I really like these ones. These are like they've got like blue glitter on them, so they have like a little blue sheen.
Okay.
Ooh, but they're like translucent. This isn't a plug, honest.
Nice.
I'm not getting paid to tell you this. I just get paid if you buy them.
I'm not getting paid to tell you this either, but please buy some Mikey's dice. So
please buy my dice so I could, pay rent.
Paint some more demons and stuff.
And pay rent. We got Eldritch Purple. This one's a little bit. We got a joke cast one though. This one in particular, I have checked all the dice since I found this one, but there's a hole, and it's like concaved, so it's like a miscast. Dubzords, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream.
Very cool though, mate. They're looking decent quality, and I must say that the black Hellstorm dice that I got from
way back when,
a year and a half ago.
Oh, longer than that.
Consistently rolling sixes in the tournament I played yesterday. We got a new record on Endless Fury of 18 hits out of 14 shots.
Nice.
Mark Cromwell was not happy with that.
You'll get a warning talking about your Eldritch hole on stream. Just a magic hole. There you go. It has got autofocus. There you go. There you can see the hole there. Don't worry, there's no other dice like this one, but I thought...
Don't look directly into it.
So we got that one. And we got pink and blue horror, which are my favourites. Because it's just a pink horror. It's just horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. The blue ones I thought were okay. The pink ones I looked at, I was like, no, not for me.
Oh man, it was funny when the delivery driver was like, can you explain what's in the parcel? And I was like, why? And he was like, what's a pink velvet? Because that's the brand name of the colour. And I was like, why have you got loads of pink velvets? And I was like, bro, the dice.
Wow.
Hooker pink, yeah.
I don't know, my missus ordered all these.
Yeah. So I'm really happy with these. They're like pastel. I think they look really nice together. So you should definitely buy a pack of each. Just saying.
They do. It's good together, yeah.
I've never held them close together like this. There you go. There you go.
There's we did get to play Mark. It was a super good game.
Bam.
Is that Hooker pink? No, Hooker lipstick pink has to be much more vibrant than that. That's just baby pink.
All I'm going to say is I've just rolled the 5 dice and rolled 3 6s. So I'm not saying that they're really good dice, but okay, I'll stop flogging them to you.
Dice whisperer.
Gender reveal dice. At least I don't set fire to things.
Wow.
If you want some, guys, go to hellstormwargaming.co.uk/shop. We are running low already, so I'd be quick. But yeah,
you sold more than half already, and you've been selling them for
since 10 o'clock, 6 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah, maybe 8 hours. Yeah. From 10
maybe,
to
yeah.
8 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, and you sold half your stock out.
Yeah, and I have a lot.
That's crazy.
This is a loaded dice cookie grid because that's why I put the weight in on the 3.
Yeah, you've got the hole in it. Yeah,
so it always rolls
4+.
It always rolls it. Oh, you roll the 1. Never mind.
Oh. So what you should have done is roll the pip out on the 1, so it could never roll a 1 and give it to Neil, and it'll improve his game.
It would, to be fair. I know if you drilled the pip in the 1, that'd make it lighter. So the 1 would roll more often.
Yeah, but it's not a 1. It's like a wild card at that point, right?
Yeah, it's just a hole. Just a hole in his soul. He does roll 3s quite a lot. Funnily enough.
That's shocking, that.
But yeah, I do check the dice, and that's the first one we've ever had with it's had like a miscast.
It's not bad.
It's
Considering
nice.
you must have put out several thousand dice now.
Couple of thousand at least,
all
yeah.
the sets that you've done. Yeah.
Couple of thousand, which is
Mid-four figures.
quite interesting. When you think about it like that, it's like, oh dear, that's a lot of dice. That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, I know. I've got like 4 sets.
Did you get them from the same place that Valrak gets his loaded dice from? Let's say yes. If that makes you inclined to buy some, then yes.
If it makes you not inclined to buy some, then no, actually, we didn't.
DN stuff, updates to existing weapons with new rules on the community page. Yeah, that's what I was just saying about the Howling Banshees. All power swords getting +1 strength, which is cool because the Indomitus characters with Mastercrafted power swords have +1 strength and they're really good. So that means that basically Mastercrafted stays the same, but then all power swords get +1 strength. Power axe is changing.
The Mastercrafted still gives you that +1 damage though, which is real nice.
Yeah. Metal guns.
The thing that got me was the Power Maul, because the Power Maul is always the stat line of a Crozius, right? So you thought a Slapling was a beast now, when that guy is going to be Strength 8 if he uses his own little... Sorry, no, Strength 9 he can get up to, I think, with the litany boosting his own profile, right?
If that stays the same.
Will wreck face.
How many dice do you take to a tournament? I usually take between 30 and 40, dude.
I take 15, but I almost never need more than 12.
Yeah. Well, that include wound dice, Jay, because you have separate wound dice.
No, I've got 15 D10s as well, because I use them for wounds and
so you take
and
30 dice
and stuff. Yeah, 15 D6 and 15 D10.
There you go. Not new weapons, new reanimation protocols. Yeah, I did see the new reanimation protocols in White Dwarf, because obviously as soon as anything is whispered by Games Workshop, it is on Facebook groups, like within seconds.
Yeah.
Like, I did see that, so it sounds like after you've shot at a unit, you'll be able to roll to reanimate straight away, which would be really cool. That'll be really good.
That's one small snippet of what is going to be quite an involved rule for that army, because we already know there's stuff that buffs it, that allows you to do it again, maybe roll it, and so just that one snippet isn't actually telling us anything useful. We just know that the rule itself is changing. So who knows?
Freelancer has just ordered some blue horror dice. He's got himself some blue horror, little horrors. Nice, man.
Did you buy the accompanying pink horrors as well?
Did you get some?
You do want both.
They do match his Eldar though.
Ooh, okay.
So when I play Zinch, I might
to stay away from the pink if you're Eldar, because Slaanesh, and all.
Yeah, when I play Zinch one day, I'm going to use both colour dice together. That's going to be really beautiful. Yeah. I can't wait to do that. I wish 15 dice was enough for playing Space Marines. Oh, too right, man.
I mean, it is if you never want to finish a game.
Yeah, true.
For my Marines, I've got 40 that match their colour scheme that I got from yourselves. They're the bluey green ones that you did with the gold spots. They're fantastic. I love them. But 40 is enough, because for aggressors, you're probably going to roll in the whole lot twice. Because there's 40, you just grab all the dice and chuck them down, and you're kind of good to go. Yeah.
Oh, Jay? What if when I'm playing Zinch, I've rolled to hit with pink and then roll to wound with blue? Like they've split.
Wow. Oh, no. The best thing would be like if you had something that did exploding hits.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Then you add the blues.
Oh.
But I need a new Demon Codex so I can have generate extra hits and exploding attacks, just so I can use pink and blue dice together.
Yeah, you don't need a buff in game, guys. Just reprint it with extra wounds and stuff, and then we'll.
Andrew Tryon says, "Why aren't you painting?" It's because I'm a shill and I'm selling you dice now.
I wouldn't call you a shill.
I'm not a shill. I'm just telling you about. I'm just excited. I just love dice. I love nice coloured dice. And I like other people to have nice coloured dice as well. Why aren't I painting? Because I prefer to just sit in front of the camera and talk crap instead. And because I paint really slowly, so I get bored quite quickly. And I really enjoy to just sit and talk to you guys while Jay paints.
Yeah, gives me something to do. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll paint. I probably will paint, but then when I'm painting, I don't talk as much. So I'd rather talk to you guys for a bit. When I'm bored of talking, then I'll paint. But when I'm bored,
a difficult thing to be able to talk,
yeah,
coherently, and also concentrate on painting.
Yeah, like it's not something that's impossible. It's just like the conversation I can have when I'm sat talking rubbish is way better than when I'm sat painting. It's just not quite as engaging.
Mikey's Wargaming throwing some shade in the chat.
I'm just gonna ban him soon.
I think you should.
Mikey's sellout Herbert says Moonter did. I'll take it. I like that name. I take 40 D6 for Marines. Normally enough unless I'm running squads of 5 aggressors. Yeah, 40 is about right. 40 is about right, I think.
I think that Mikey Sellout Herbert is a fantastic name because let's be honest, mate. You sold out Sanctuary 4 times. You sold out all your dice. You sold out your T-shirts. You know.
We're about to run out of objectives. So I guess I'm Mikey Sellout objectives Herbert. So I'd be quick on those as well, guys. And if you do want to buy some dice today, because I love you all, if you're watching live right now, use hashtag #SmallBoardGang at checkout to get a discount.
Ooh,
freaky.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. But no, I can't never not speak. Mikey Meme Lord Herbert. I'll take it. Wooderspoon Wargaming has redeemed himself. He's redeemed himself.
I mean, marginally. He's got some work to go, but you're getting there, Matt. Keep it up. That'll be Matt, suck up, Wooderspoon Wargaming.
Freelancer, I'll refund you. I'll refund you the difference with a discount, mate.
Oh, that's super nice of you, man.
Yeah. Gonna be nice for Death Guard, get longer flamer range. Let's see if they're gonna keep the 1 more range on the flamers. But yeah, Foul Blight Spawn with Stratagem gets 19-inch range after mode plus advance. Yeah, that's gonna be really good. If the Plague Spitters goes up to 12 inches, because they have...
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You also have Overwhelming Generosity to increase that by 6 inches.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus move, plus advance.
Trust me, I think it's fine that guy just having the strat and not having a 12-inch.
I don't think he needs a 12-inch range. No. Misfit Kevin's just bought 20 pink and 20 blue. Of course he has. He's playing Zinch.
Good lad.
He's going to have a horrible time. Get it? Because it's horrors.
I'm so glad you explained that because I didn't understand the joke.
Mikey, what credits are you most excited about in 9th? Not including Maritas, we know you love Blood Ravens. I'm excited for Death Guard. I was just saying to Jay that I've sent some more Death Guard off to be painted today. Actually, I haven't. I told a lie. I have boxed them up ready to be sent off. They're over there. So I'm really excited for Death Guard. I'm also excited for Custodes. And I'm because maybe I'd like to play Custodes. Maybe. But I just want to say something, that we've got Space Marines as the first codex and Necrons. And then Death Guard.
Yeah, with some supplements chucked in.
Yeah. So what if they follow the similar order that 8th edition had? Necrons being the outlier. Necrons being the outlier, but then Grey Knights and Chaos Space Marines, they could be the next codexes, along with Dark Angels, because they're Chaos. Also, they've been delayed for some reason. Which
gives me a Knight Codex by the middle of next year.
Yeah. Which I think someone said it in chat, which I kind of like started to agree, is that there's a reason. The reason the Dark Angels aren't coming out straight away is because the Lion's coming out with them.
Yep.
Primarch time. Primarch 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let's go.
I think you mean Primarch 4.
Good Primarch 2, Electric Boogaloo. Good-ish.
You say good Primarch,
baby.
Right?
Good baby.
Good so
he's not good.
This,
he's not good. He's just a Primarch. He's on the good
back.
Side. If you can call it the good side.
The Lion's coming back. He's still going to be all about like the light and humanity and all that. But it's going to be in a way that he disagrees with the way Gulliman has run the Imperium. He's not going to like it. He's going to rebel against it.
Yeah.
And will be not a like chaos bad guy, not a Imperium good guy, but somewhere in between, a la the Fallen. I reckon the reason they haven't given you Codex Dark Angels as a supplement is because it's going to be Codex Fallen.
Interesting. But then the Lion, he'll get his sword back off Cypher, and it'll be like Thanos. It'll be like the Infinity Gauntlet. Do you know, the Iron Man made?
Inevitable.
Oh, well, have you seen that picture that someone's put on Facebook today? Because the Lion's sword on the Forger model, the handle is longer than the one on Cypher. So I've decided that the sword handle, canon, it is canon what I'm about to say, that the sword handle works the same way as the Infinity Gauntlet does in Endgame. Where it doesn't matter who wears it or who picks it up, it just changes the size accordingly. Because
it was Iron Man's suit and it adapts. It wasn't.
It's nanoscarabs. Yeah, it's nanoscarabs.
Yeah.
So the Infinity Gauntlet, they made it the second. All right, Endgame spoilers. I'm sorry, it's been like 2 years now.
Yeah.
So they made the gauntlet.
It's amazing.
And then they're like, oh look, it's big, but it's not big enough. And then the Hulk just goes to put it on it just goes like a transformer, and then it's big enough. So that's what happens with the Lion sword. The handle just goes just becomes longer because he's got giant hands because he's a Primarch. That's how it works.
Because it's on the Dark Angels, it would literally be a Decepticon.
It would literally be a Decepticon, and the deception was the size of the handle. That's canon. Write it down, Games Workshop. You are welcome.
There you go. Great victories in 40k solved here today.
Yeah, that's it. Jason Roberts is on Facebook. I apologise that I was rambling for 6 minutes. So how many warriors are you able to paint with the soft reveal of reanimation? 60 warriors all day, every day. All day, every day.
I've got 60.
I also have 60. I also have 60. Mikey Steele, Meme Herbert. That is Jack Vincent, my new meme lord. He has overtaken Carl. He comes out with much better memes that I very much more enjoy, so Carl is dead to me now. Carl stole a meme from me and put it on Grimdank and got karma for it, so it's over now.
Wow, that's just not on.
Yeah.
That's not on. You can't steal people's memes. You know, that's right there.
I mean, that's literally what I'm doing with Jack. The memes are there to be stolen. Jack, just wait till your parcel arrives, mate. You're gonna love it. Science Spy says he's most excited for Custodians and Craftworld books. Yeah, Craftworlds needs something, man. Craftworlds are dead in the water.
They're having a hardish time, but that's because they went through all of last edition with, you can't shoot the planes because it's -3 to hit. Yeah,
Misfit Kev has just subscribed on Twitch. What an absolute lad. What an absolute lad. 5 months in a row. Really appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much, buddy. Get some hype in the chat for Misfit Kev.
Some laser swords.
I'm trying to catch up with the chat. There's lots and lots. Varax all custodies. Don't you talk. Don't say curse things. Rebel 40k, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Are you small board or big board? Does a small board gang code?
Small board gang.
Winters SEO, small board gang confirmed. He was in his video yesterday. Chris Genuine is subscribed on Twitch. What a legend. What a lad. Thank you very much for the subscription, Chris Genuine. Was it a genuine subscription or was it fake? Thank you very much, brother. I really appreciate it.
That's a horrible stretch.
That's what does. No, the code doesn't stack. I'm sorry, mate. It's an equal discount. Hey, Matthew Wright, how's it going over on Facebook?
T-Bone, how you doing, bud?
Hello, hello, hello. Lord Gitface says, well, resizing weapons is common fantasy magic weapon, so a demon sword. So for a demon sword, who knows? Well, this is true. Very true. I'm interested what's going to be Death Guard's Legion, updated Legion trait and what their super doctrine is. Yeah, it's going to be interesting because their Legion trait is pretty terrible right now. Well, half of it is.
In 8th and then in 9th it just actually didn't matter so much.
Yeah.
But I like them having the extra range of rapid fire and stuff like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You just need to find something else to go with it.
Where are Theft Nords? Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Mikey, do us a favour and break down some dice sets into mixed bags of colours so I can go buy one. We actually sold out of the mixed bags. I was really surprised. They were really popular.
Really?
Yeah, so I basically, because we got 5 colours and we sell them in bags of 20, I did like, I did bags of 20 with 4 of each colour, so you got like a nice mixture. And they were way more popular than I realised.
Damn.
So...
I can't do it. My dice have to be the same. That's like one of the
that's
few,
my thing.
like,
But then
at the table OCD things that I have.
there was, but in the premium community, which you should join if you're part of the small board gang. Also, you should join the small board gang down below. Press join. Welcome to the channel. There, a couple of people in the premium community were like, "Oh, I'd love to get a mixed bag," and I was like, "Okay, well, I'll make some. I'll make some mixed bags." And then they sold out first. I was like, "What? Why are you weird? Why do you want 4 of each, 4 of the color?" Why do you... But I was just like, well, fair enough. I mean, you want dice? I'm giving you dice. I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
Chris Genuine says, from the bottom of my heart, my legend. Well, thank you very much, Chris. I really appreciate it, buddy.
Superstar.
Matthew Wright says, celebrated the club reopening last week and now back at home chilling with more dice rolling on my own. Fantastic. I love rolling dice, to be fair. Any game with dice in, I'm into it. Don't care what it is. So you got dice, I'm into it. Let's go.
What about like Ludo, where you had that little thing in the middle, you had to press it down, it would pop the dice and roll them for you, so you couldn't ever lose them.
Well, like Scrabble. Not Scrabble.
Scrabble doesn't have dice.
No, what was it?
What Scrabble are you playing?
Boggle. I'm thinking of Boggle. Do you remember Boggle?
Boggle.
Oh, Boggle.
That was the cube with the box with the
Yeah,
letters.
Rai Connery, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, you press the button and then you have to write all the words you can. It's like Scrabble, but not. It's like a word game.
Yeah,
but no, that's not the same because I don't get to roll it. That's pressing a button. I press buttons all day, every day.
You need that tactile feeling.
Yeah.
Of rolling the dice. It's a good feeling.
Stuke says, greetings, Hellstorm Gaming. I think we should trademark Hellstorm Gaming because everyone calls us Hellstorm Gaming. It's Hellstormwargaming, but I'm not salty whatsoever. Congratulations on getting into the new Marine credits. Well, thank you very much. Hellstorm confirmed. Hellstorm is canon once again. There used to be Hellstorm stuff in Warhammer, then they stopped. They got rid of it. There used to be a Hellstorm template, and that's when Hellstorm Wargaming arose. When they stopped, they didn't have a copy.
Right?
Yeah, the big flamer template that was like this big. But what they did do,
long and
my boy Elliot, one of the rules writers, me and him were good friends before he started working on the rules team, and he thought, you know what, I'm going to reward him. 3 years later, here we are, Hellstorm Bolters, everyone, Hellstorm Bolters. That is also canon.
I reckon he did it because he said, no, you can't bring red booty.
Yeah, so I'll give you your own bolter instead.
You can have your own bolter.
Once upon a time, he said I weren't allowed to use Red Gulliman, and then I made a T-shirt about him, and then we became good friends. David says, make some more mixed bags. I would love to, but I've run out of Gyring Green, so... Ooh. Well, I mean, they aren't bagged.
it's not really a mixed bag without that, is it?
No.
Terrible.
Mikey, know how to sling dice. I do know how to sling dice. Nothing worse than getting back from an event with 1 missing dice. Oh, I had no, man.
I'll tell you what, if your name's Richard and you play Space Wolves, you know who I'm talking about. That man left so many dice, but that's because he brought a bag of 1,000 dice that were all like this big as wound markers, and we kept finding them around the venue.
Jesus.
Crazy boy.
Yeah.
I saw him and I thought, if he's rolling those against me, I'm never gonna. I just have to take his word for every rolls.
Everyone's telling me it's frustration. It's not Boggle.
No, it was a game called Boggle that you had a cube and then there was dice.
Ah, you're thinking of frustration, Jay. Because that's got.
No. The game I had was called Ludo, and it had the little button in the middle, and you sort of bashed the button, and it popped a little thing underneath, and 2 dice rolled around. That was how far you moved. It was called Ludo, but there was another game called Frustration, which was a similar thing.
Yeah, let's quickly go to Street Window Capture. So this is what you're saying frustration is, but this is not what I'm thinking of. This is frustration. What I'm thinking of is Boggle. Yes. We're in quite the boggle now.
So boggling.
Which is this. We get dice, and you flip them around, I swear I used to have one when you clicked, but it was all dice like this, but it was basically the same game. And you have to make words.
Yep. You go in any direction. Could you say that twice?
I hate that game. Yeah, me too. Ludo. Yeah. Simp for Ludo. Levi, I'd be on Insta. I'd be on Insta. Don't come on, bloody plug your own Insta. Everyone should follow me on Insta and Jay.
Yes.
Link in the description. And then,
Absolutely.
But Jay's isn't. But you can find it. It's Mohawk Miniatures, and it's got more followers than me, probably.
I was absolutely over the moon. I need to make a post about this still, but broke 5K last week.
Nice. Well done.
Yeah, big milestone. Super
Yeah, that's
happy.
good, that. I think we're at 3.5.
Nice.
Yeah. Not too
I think
not
it was
too
only
shabby.
about. It's weird. It's sort of 6-8 months or so ago that somebody was trying to just get me over the line for 2K, and like that took about 2 years. So how the hell did this suddenly happen?
Oh man, it's is it exponential growth they call it?
Yeah.
The bigger you are, the faster you go. It's crazy.
Kicking off,
we're nearly at 3,400. So guys in the chat, help me beat Jay. Just need 1,600. Let's go.
Mate, you're very, very good at a lot of things, but it doesn't matter what it is. You ain't ever going to beat me.
What, Instagram followers? Is that a challenge, Jay? Anything.
Absolutely.
Anything. Anything.
You'll beat me at YouTube shubs. Shubs?
Shubs.
YouTube shubs.
Shubs.
There you go.
I made you. I can destroy you. It's true.
That's a solid no to both of those things. Magnus is just looking back at you now, thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna get you."
I remember when I painted Magnus on stream when like 3 years ago.
Nice.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Like I'm looking at you in the background.
It's somewhere, yeah. It's so I hate Magnus. Know why? He's too tall. Right?
No, he's not too tall, but that wing needs to just be reposed, man.
Right, look at my shelves, okay? You can see here, this one is at this height, and then this one in the middle drops down, and then this one goes back up. Do you know why? It's because of Magnus. Magnus doesn't fit. It's so frustrating because what I want to do is have like, because the LEDs I like. Okay, we're getting into it now. Yes. The LEDs I really like them. I think they look really cool. But I think they look better if it was under every shelf. But for that, I need all the shelves in the same place. But I can't because of Magnus. So Magnus did nothing wrong except for ruined my storage organization.
Yeah.
Where did you get them shells from, Mikey? I got them from, I think these are Argos. So they're just bookshelves.
Nice.
And then the lights are off Amazon. So basically, I want to get
a decent set of LEDs you've got there as well.
It's just one strip, which is quite cool.
Yeah.
So
they're all pretty powerful, is what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Like the ones I've got in the background here, they're kind of dim because I don't want the back of the stream because it's so much closer than yours to sort of change the light on the desk. But I love how bright yours are because it really lights up all of that.
Yeah, it was really nice. I really like it. But what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to throw Magnus in the bin. Like that one time. So I can move that shelf up, and then I can move all the shelves around, and then have it all the same, and then have LED strips going under each one, and that'll look really nice.
Yeah, I think it will.
Can always break Magnus's back over your knee and burn Prospero. That is probably what I'm going to have to do. When you're having me on your channel for a game, when I've met you in person, and you're not just a random man on the internet. I've heard that goes badly.
Yeah. Somebody lives in a mother's basement called Chuck.
Yeah. Choke Magnus out like the chicken. He is quite a big chicken, to be fair. It'd be easy to choke out. I mean, look at the size of him.
Yeah, I mean, you'd need to stand on something, I feel. But yeah, he's doable.
Yeah.
He is, like, I hadn't heard this nickname till the other day. We were painting Magnus as some sense. That's not Magnus to red, that's Magnus to shred. Like, this dude's jacked.
Oh, he's jacked to hell.
Like, he does leg day.
Are you going to give him the armor, or are you going to leave him like... I know it's a commission.
Full armor. Nipple horns, all of the armor panels. The only thing we've done that's not like the usual standard one is we're using the knife instead of the
The staff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because the staff's ridiculous.
It is.
That staff is longer than my paintbrush by about an inch.
I love it. It's cool it's the same
Way
weapon.
over the top.
Because he just molds it to his will, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I think the model's absolutely brilliant. It's one of the
It's
models I
lovely.
wanted to paint since it came out. I just haven't ever had the chances to commission. And yes, I will do Magnus.
What are you hoping to see in the new Codex supplements? Hellstorm bolters to be better than what we've already seen. I have no idea.
Wait. Do you not think that Hellstorm bolters are the best thing ever, Mikey?
They are the best thing ever in name only. I think rules wise, depending how many what the points difference are, I think they're decent because they're just mass shots.
I think as soon as we hit Horde meta again, because it'll come around. Don't you worry.
Yeah, they're like aggressors.
As soon as we hit that, Hellstorm or whatever.
Yeah, but we'll see. I wonder how close they are, like aesthetically, so you can get away with like sticking on Hellstorm bolters, but then be like, these are executioner rifles. Or whatever they're called. I've got no idea.
Considering your intercessors with Stalker bolt rifles, I think you'll be fine somehow.
Yeah. Mine are like a mix, aren't they? So, because when they first came out, they didn't have an option.
I know. That's how you can get around it though, is because they just came out of
frustrating.
The box.
Yeah, and the difference is hardly anything as well. It's just like the magazine and the scope, like great.
Magazine and the sight.
Yeah, not like a plasma gun compared to a bolter. It's like this one's got a battery attached to it. Like a Stalker bolt rifle has a bigger scope and a straight magazine, and your magazine is slightly curved.
Yeah.
Vrankar, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Call yourself a WYSIWYG tournament player. What is this?
Nah, that's close enough. Hellstorm bolters with Hellfire rounds. That's what we need. What should a strat for Hellstorm bolters do?
It'd be absolutely ineffectual.
Automatically hit within 12.
Make a lot of noise.
Make a lot of noise.
It should make lots of noise.
Make your opponent laugh so hard that they lose the game.
And control of their bodily functions.
Yeah. I was really waiting for you to tell Winters he'd have to burn his flat cap in reply to your video. In your reply video. Oh, that would have been too harsh. I'd never do that.
Have you seen... I'm not going to mention the channel. I'm not going to talk about it past this comment to you personally.
Have you seen the SM Battle Reports one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, that one. Way better than mine.
Hello there.
Pardo felt left out, that's what it was. Little man syndrome was like,
a little bit, yeah.
I don't. Why aren't I included in the beef? I want to be in the beef. Speaking of the bastard, here he is.
No one can see you down there.
Winters SEO. I can understand what one of you is saying. It's obviously me. It's me.
Winters, I'm just gonna say, I hope you beat Mikey because let's be fair, all the best Warhammer players.
Okay, I'll just you mute. I've muted you. That's it. I have the power around here, Jay. I muted you. I can turn that off as well. I can turn that off as well, you little shit. You're gonna make me cry. You're muted now, Jay. You can talk as long as I allow it. I'm like, what's his face off Matrix? How are you gonna talk without a mouth? What's his name now?
So you now think you're Agent Smith?
Agent Smith, that's it.
You are insidious, a little like Agent Smith. You are the guy that everyone loves to hate, a little bit like Agent Smith. And occasionally it does feel like there's 1,000 of you all at once.
DN stuff, thank you very much for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Cheers, mate. Really appreciate you. Absolute legend. Let's get some hype in the chat. Let's get some hype in the chat. Thanks, DN stuff. Oh, I'm going to make my...
me Neo?
I guess so. For now. I'm going to make Mikey cry. Are you now, Mr. Winters? I know what's going to happen. He's going to make me cry because he's going to be like, I'm going to like set up my army, and then Winters is going to set up his army, and then I'm going to be like, right, ready to roll first turn. And he's going to be like, on this battle grid, there's this, and I'm going to be like, no, not narrative, no! What do you think of losing with the Red Ultra Race? Now I'm going to bring Death Guard, mate, just for banter.
Do just for banter, just to bring one of the strongest armies in the game right now.
Yeah, just for banter.
Yeah, bants. Yeah, totally bants.
What are you?
I think you should allow the community to vet your list before you play.
I think we should start talking about what we're going to use winters because we only have 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. I have no idea what I should use. Because I'd like to use Space Marines Genshin because it's my thing. But the Space Marine credits will like probably come out like the week after, and then it'll be like this cruel battle report is out of date now.
Yeah, edited instantly.
Very
and
much a shame.
You've got 1 day to watch it before it's sort of obscurity. Apart from the fact that it's 2 amazing players.
I mean, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, as long as me and Winters laugh and I cry at the end. As long as we have a good time. What is Winters going to use though? That's the question.
Oh, it's got to be the 13th, surely.
Winters was going to bring his DG. Ooh. That would be cool. Space Marines versus Death Guard would be quite a cool game, to be fair. To end the end of... He says that thing, doesn't he? The end of all things. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the codexes end in 9th edition. That would be cool.
Would be. You've had like an entire edition to play your codex, except you, Mikey, you've had 2 because you're a Space Marine player.
Yeah, looting. Thank you very much for follow. If that's the big looting, then thank you very much for follow, dude. Welcome.
Cheers, dude.
Winter's SEO versus Mikey when Hellstorm freezes over. I am going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to stab you for small board gang.
Wow.
That's what happens.
I mean, you are going to the north. It is more violent there, mate. Just look after yourself.
It's true. Don't let the community do it. Winters has so many infiltrated minions, they'll skew the list to Genes to the Cult or a guard with commissars in it. Oh, thank you very much, Louie. How's it going, dude? One amazing player. Interesting. Yeah, Death Guard would be cool. Winters, just text me and let me know what you want to use, and then I will tailor it accordingly. I mean, choose a thematic list to go against it. I mean, there's only anger. There's only anger. There's no laughing. Nothing's funny. Nothing is sacred.
Everything's funny.
No.
Although there are some things that are definitely not, and I nearly said to me on stream the other day that would literally get me completely banned from Twitch.
Right.
It was. I can't repeat it. I said it to one person whose humour is very much tuned to sort of Frankie Boyle side of humour, and even he thought it was too much. There are some things that definitely are funny.
But actually, no.
Boy, Jay, don't let me cross the border and prove you right. You can come to the south if you want, mate, but you know, you'll go back hurting.
I'm not sure what you're saying no to anymore, Winters. I've lost. Mikey, you're actually going to have to get some tea in, bud. Not sure Winters will drink any of your coffee. Well, I only have Yorkshire tea, and I only have Yorkshire tea and Yorkshire coffee. Looting. Oh, I see everyone over here. Well, I get so confused with multi-stream shenanigans. It is quite confusing for everyone involved, including myself. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, buddy. How are you today? Winters, we all know you will win. The question is, what with? Will he win? That is the question. Southerners only drink filtered Evian water.
I'll have you know it's smart water.
Smart water. I remember getting that for free in a train station once, and that was it. Who buys water when you've got a tap?
People that aren't hobos. Yeah, no, hobo water.
Mikey, I forget. Where did you place in that tournament? No retreat. I've placed 6th twice after losing the last game twice.
Nice.
Winters came 3rd whilst he was drunk. Everyone knows that. I even told everybody.
Where did you place in your own tournament, Mikey?
It didn't count as my own tournament. Crosby, lads, how are we doing? Hey, mate, how's it going?
How's it going, brother? There are a couple of your dice at the shop, mate. Those tiny wound dice of yours. Rich
right.
Down for a tournament. houses at my local this weekend. Hope you had fun. It's a long drive for an RTT, that.
Oh yeah, big time. I never know. The thing is with Winters is I know that Liam has access, and when Winters is being nasty, I'm never sure if it's Liam or Winters. Is it actually Winters? Am I being deceived?
So you think all of this might be Liam?
Just Liam winding me up, yeah.
He's going to stand you up because Winters doesn't actually know he's playing.
I should probably text Winters directly. It's like, just so you know. You agreed.
Just screen cap some of this in case you need it in the future. Right?
In a legal battle. It says, I am good. Went to Tesco this morning, got freaked out at how busy it was, and came back to my cave to hide from the horror that is the world. Oh man, it's terrible. It's so bad. People just don't understand what distance is. They think that because they have a mask on, it means they can brush past you because you're in the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you lose it, it doesn't count. What do you mean, Moon? Sorry, bro. What has Jay attached that head to? It's blue tack and a pin, I think, and a shot glass.
Yeah, so you've got some paper clip, blue tack, shot glass, because you don't need hobby holders, because for £6 you can buy 100 shot glasses and enough blue tack to sort you out.
Yeah. Combat says looting
when you're back painting like 100 things, this is much better.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I use like cork most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that works too.
Is it the same? Angel Squirrel, thank you for follow. If you lose to Winters, it doesn't count because it was Liam. Ah, that makes sense.
Right.
Looting, your latest Titan video was so good. Yeah, I love looting videos. It's just like, have you ever thought about what the strongest weapon is Warhammer? And I'm like, no. It's like, do you want to know? Yeah. Yeah, I do. So go and subscribe to Looting if you haven't already. If you haven't already, that's very surprising, but go give us some.
Strongest weapon in 40k is your faith in the Emperor.
Everyone is doing the barbecue today, so it was crazy by 10 a.m. Oh, yeah, man, I can imagine. I said I've left the house once today, and I went to the post office. But I have this thing called Drop and Go. It's great, right? So you know at the post office, you have to wait in a queue? Well, no more! Yeah. No more! I walk up to them, I give them my parcels, and I leave. That's it, done. Gone. I love it.
I love how you're talking about sending parcels through like a drop and go service whilst also wearing a t-shirt that says wanted for smuggling. Not planned, but brilliant.
Brilliant. Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't realise what you're about. I was like, wait, what t-shirt? And then I realised that was me.
Yeah.
Because I'm wearing a Star Wars t-shirt today. Terribly says, I sent you the level select image on Discord. Was there anything else you wanted? No, that's fantastic, man. I'm currently screen capping with Jay, so I can't look right now. Yes, to hell with those overpriced hobby things. Do not buy wet pallets. I use a wet pallet, but I did buy one of those. But yeah, I think
so. I still haven't bought, but the one that I've made has been going for 2 years.
I have one ready for when I do paint, which is not very often.
But that's why you specifically need a proper wet pallet.
Yeah, because I leave it for like 3 weeks before I do anything else.
Minimum. Minimum means minimum, Mikey.
Minimum means minimum, yeah, exactly. Let's face it, I'm going to beat you good and proper, then fly half the continent to beat SM Battle Reports, then have a lovely narrative game with Louis laughing at you tryhards. Brilliant.
Well, I'll play you, mate. I only play nights. You know, it's an easy game for you.
I do.
People have thought that.
I am looking forward to it. I've challenged 3 other people as well, but only one has answered the call. So we will see who else answers.
Were they public challenges?
Yeah, it was part of the same response video. I challenged Kirioff TV. And Kirioff has responded, because we've been talking about having a game for a long time. It's the best way. And I challenged Pardo before Pardo felt left out and jumped in himself. And then I challenge Midwinter Minis because he's the one who started all the challenge malarkeys by going, Henry Cavill, fight me.
Yeah.
Or you don't like charity.
That was basically the premise of it. I thought, if you don't accept it, then clearly you don't care about children.
Rogue Trader 13, thanks for the follow.
You don't play me at 40k, clearly you're in favour of horrible things happening in the world.
Clearly. Could have made a t-shirt business after yesterday. What do you mean, Crosby?
Yeah. So Rich decided a while back, and this is weird, all right? Mikey, you've got Hellstorm t-shirts, right?
Yes. We have the Firstborn Gym t-shirt.
Nice. That's right. Limited edition. Like getting in now to avoid disappointment. But you've got some Hellstorm t-shirts. I've got a couple of Mohawk Miniatures t-shirts.
Very nice.
What I don't have is a Mohawk Miniatures t-shirt with like my face on it. But Rich has made a t-shirt with my face on it, like an actual photo of me, and he was wearing it yesterday. And it's very disconcerting to see
did everyone want one?
With your face on his chest. It is weird. So, somewhat stalker alert.
I bet.
What Rich hasn't realised is that my logo is trademarked.
Terrible. As long as he's not selling them.
Sue his ass.
Master Arcade says, I remember after the first time I played Mike, he told him to bring his strongest list and was introduced to a real tournament list. Made me laugh whenever Winter said he brought something strong. Oh, Winter's getting cold. Out!
I love it when like casual players will say, like, yeah, I've got a really, really strong list. What have you got? And they read it out and you're like, you have no idea. Oh, you sweet summer child. Just wait.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny, Josh. It was a good laugh. No offense, but I think I took like Talos and Yannari Dark Reapers in their prime against Josh, and Josh brought like Wraith Blades and stuff. It was quite horrendous. I think it was really bad, and it was when Doom could work on Talos.
Yeah, on everything. Yeah.
So like you see that wave serpent over there, just like yeet. Goodbye, goodbye. I have haywire. Goodbye. Rerolling because I want to. It's so bad. And then my Dark Reapers would be like, Dark Reapers in the back be like, boo, 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 and then fire a fade.
Fire a fade. Yeah.
Oh god, what a terrible time to play Warhammer. You thought 7th was bad.
But those are the reasons why you frequently just think, I just need to collect Assassin. Just ugh.
Say what you want about Say what you will about Winter's a soft southern fool, but at least he's got the guts to challenge people. I have the guts to challenge people. I'll challenge anyone. Looting, when are we gonna have a battle? I think by the time me and Varak have a game, it's going to end up being a 12,000 point match. Yeah, is it because you both want to bring all of the Forge World ever?
Yeah. Yeah. Like good luck with whoever gets first turn there, because congrats, with 12,000 points of shooting, you've won.
Yeah. I might buy like a load of cheap as hell Tupperware boxes, stick a LT sticker on top, and put some kitchen roll inside and sell it as a wet pallet. Yeah, just call it premium wet pallet looting. You know how it is. Premium wet pallet. Terrible says, when is the Hellstorm Jerry Springer t-shirt coming out? Probably November.
It's not Jerry Springer, it's the
Jeremy Kyle.
Mikey Kyle. But I forgot about that from last week. That was hilarious.
Yeah. What do you mean you've been pushing your kids off around the galaxy? And my fiance's allows me to leave the house. Brilliant. I feel that 2021 could be the year for collab, says Winters. The year of the community got together and beat Mikey could be a thing.
You'd have to beat Mikey first. Now, from someone that's done so, it is a tricky situation to be in, you know. It isn't easy. You've got to think outside the box a little bit. He's a good player.
Oh, thanks, man. I try my best, but I haven't played in the tournament properly for a long time, so I'm definitely out of practice.
You went 6-0 at your last tournament.
I didn't go 6-0. I went 3-0. 0-3. Twice.
Oh, I was going to leave it ambiguous as to whether that was 6 wins or 6 losses, but you've definitely put that through. So, I was trying to help you out there, man.
Like how Georgia said, love how it's basically just YouTubers in chat, and then Winters goes, YouTubers are people too. We are people too. We are real people. The difference between YouTubers is we just have a camera. We just talk shit online.
No, we just don't have enough sense of embarrassment to do this online. That's the only difference. So. I'm sat here painting Magnus's nostrils, for Christ's sake.
Fantastic. I'm just sat chatting as usual. It's the most fun I have, just sat chatting to you guys. I look forward to it every week. I'm just like, oh, I could paint this week, but I could also sit in front of the camera, get insulted, insult everyone else, spin around on my chair and have a great time.
Got to do the chair spins.
Yeah, so I can't wait to play everyone next year and get beat. I don't even mind. Winters, bring it on. But have you decided the army, Winters? That's the question. Because your army will also decide my army.
So who's taking Harlequins? That's the question. So strong.
Oh yeah, big time. Luke says, I'm concerned about any changes coming in the compendium book. I'm hoping they don't totally nerf the relic vehicles.
Yeah.
It's just, I think I said to Jay earlier, I was like, nothing is safe. No stat line is safe now. Everything is going to change for better or for worse. And we just don't know what that's going to be like.
Up about 100 points, remove the extra heavy support.
The relic tax, as it were.
Tax for it,
I can see that. I can really see that the relic stuff being like extra points.
See, I think it should, because it's actually a buff to you guys, it being cheap and you having that tax, because you've got so many good heavy support choices or elite choices for relic contemptors that it's not a tax because you're including it anyway.
True.
So I think that's the only fair way of doing it.
Ed B says Hellstorm weapons are great against Harlequins. This is true.
Oh, dude, I just realised that means your Hellstorm bolter that you got as the prize for Hellstorm 5 is now out of date.
I'll just have to get a new one.
Bolter.
I'll just have to get a new one, won't I? This is me at Winters. Say psych right now. Winters be like, I've won by 3 points, and I'm like, say psych right now.
Awesome.
The community cares not where the means flow, just that it flows. That is correct. It doesn't have tons of forge rails. It's a Thunderhawk, Super Heavy Falchion, Destroyer, Leviathan, Contemptor, Fire Raptor. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not literal tons. It's just quite a lot.
It's the Thunderhawk that makes it a lot, and the Falchion.
Is the Thunderhawk metal?
Is it metal or? Because I built a metal one. Have you ever built a metal Thunderhawk?
I haven't, but what I have seen was a Games Workshop manager put one that was bizarrely painted lime green, like proper eye cancer green, on the top shelf of their glass cabinet, and literally seconds after they turned around, the glass cabinet broke under the weight, and the Thunderhawk went through every single shelf on the way down.
Nice.
That was... The look on that guy's face was priceless, man.
You think this wound is bad from building stuff like... When I was building the Thunderhawk once, it was just terrible. It was the worst thing I've ever done. It wasn't very good either. It was mostly green stuff.
What?
It was
11 kilos?
Something like that, yeah.
There's no, easy to get hold of glue that's actually safe to use to put that together and still take the strain and everything else.
Yeah.
The pinning that you can do with that is...
Well, we ran bolts up and down it. It was terrible. Just like bars, which made it even heavier, but it actually held it together. Nope, not metal, but the resin one was equally a pain. Fair enough.
I bet that mold is warped so much.
Long as the Chaplain Dread spam that was here in Texas is finally and completely dead. Yeah, probably, Gerald. More than likely.
Dead, man. Although, having said that, so this is cool. This is interesting, right? The Warboss on bike which was just put into Legends, is coming back because there's a Forge World model for Warboss on Bike. So in the compendium,
Well,
there's
there's
now
not.
for the
It's
orcs,
a special character,
Warboss
isn't
on
it?
Bike. But yeah, I know. But in their live stream or on the community article they were doing it for, they said Warboss on Bike is back. So maybe some of the stuff that is in Legends, and the reason I'm saying this is because Plague Toads, please.
I've already rebased them now. Don't say it. Don't say it. I've already rebased them. Well, thankfully, Jay, I was very clever and I kept all the bases. So I could just take them off and put them back on.
But come on, please, guys, give me back my toads.
Yeah. As someone who makes memes for this banter stuff, it's great fun. Yeah, totally. You smash it. You and Jack Vincent smash it. Absolutely. Someone on Twitch, Lone Runner Crowd says, guys, how do you think the new Storm Shield rules will interact with Custodian's ability, the Emperor's Chosen? Is the Emperor's Chosen the +1 invulnerable save? Because I think that is going to give them a 3+ invulnerable save as they have now, but with a 1-up armor save. Boyo.
They go up in points by a substantial margin.
Oh, yeah. I think it'll change in points.
Broken.
That's really good. Well, it's just better than it is now. It's just +1 armor save all the time. So -2 does nothing.
So maybe they cap it to, like, you can have an invul +1 up to a maximum of 4+ or something instead.
Yeah, which isn't like, is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, if there's Forge World only command tanks, they got Legends as well, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, because you can't buy them
you mean the Marine ones, the Land Raider, whatever it's called, and the Primaris Rhino?
Yeah.
I think the Primaris Rhino got called a Legend because suddenly it was a Primaris Rhino, and they're like, you mean the Impulsor? No, it's a Rhino Primaris.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an Impulsor. Damien Pedley in the chat. How you doing, brother?
Hey, bro.
Great to see you this weekend. Thank you for the game.
My mate's got Grey Knight Thunderhawk. Should probably get on the channel. Yeah, good idea, Winters. That'd be cool.
Hell yeah. I've never seen one done as Grey Knights. That's some dedication to the 666th.
My 30 Wolfguard Terminators aren't happy about the change. It's like swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Because it's like you get that 1-up save, but also you don't have a 3-up in one. But you have a 1-up save, but you don't have a 3-up in one.
But you will also have 3 wounds. I just realised my Mohawk was in the way for a fair amount of my shot there.
Terrible.
The thing is, I just cut it today as well. It's shorter than usual. So yeah, 3 wounds on those Terminators, a 4-up invuln, and a 1-up save.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
Real hard to ship.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem, Dave.
How's it going, buddy?
He won, absolutely, unsurprisingly, won Best Painted.
Surprise, surprise.
With an army that is the best, the literal best Space Marine army I've ever seen. So pretty.
Yeah, Damon's got a really, really nice Deathwatch army. Go and give him a follow on YouTube and Instagram, Damien Pedley.
And there's some good tutorials as well, so go and check them out.
Yeah, but yeah, like putting like Terminators with a Storm Shield in cover is going to be horrific.
Yep. The best thing is because for Space Wolves you can give them a Storm Bolt and a Storm Shield, can't you? And so you just do that and you just sit them on objectives and go, all right, cool, we ain't moving.
Yeah, exactly. So they just become a real bodyguard unit for the middle of the board, like a bully unit.
Yeah.
They don't do anything.
They do enough, especially in a tactical doctrine, because Stormbolt actually becomes fairly decent at that point with bolts.
Yeah, exactly. But they're not like a hard-hitting, punchy unit.
No, for sure. But they're not 1 billion points for 5. You know, so you can get away with a couple of them
right now
without it really impacting your. Well, yeah, for sure. Obviously, right now. I was going to say without impacting how many Wolfen you take. And obviously, Wolfen are probably going to go up a point as well, because I'll probably get an extra wound. And maybe even some additional rules in the Space Wolves supplement.
Yeah.
You know.
Winters SEO says, Mikey, you didn't answer. Botox, question mark. But you didn't answer me, Liam. Or is it Winters? Or is it Liam? How do I know it's you, Winters? I need proof. I'll have to summon him with his real name. That's what I'll have to do. I'll be like, I'll have like a flat cap, and then like a pentagon, and then some candles, and I'll be like, and then I'll call his real name to see if it's actually him. That's what's gonna happen. So Mikey, when are you suing Games Workshop for using your name Hellstorm? I should do. Send them a little letter being like, excuse me, whenever you write Hellstorm Bolter in the codex, you must put a small TM.
It says please sub.
It says please sub.
No, not a TM.
Just put a hashtag small.
And at the bottom of the page,
it says
PLZ.
No, it just says hashtag small bug gang in the bottom.
Nice. And small marine gang. Let's not forget small marine gang.
Yeah. Hey, Lima Russ says, hey Mikey, Luton, Winters SEO, I can beat all three of you at once in a game. You can beat all three of us, really. I would see that. We will see.
Unless someone's put the word off in there, I doubt it.
Imagine that game. That would be a big game, to be fair. That would be really fun. Ask Winters what SEO stands for. All the cool kids know it's not search engine optimization. It is search engine optimization. Cold search engine optimization, which means he's bad at search engine optimization. That's what he's saying. That's what his name means.
Wow. But
he's also not answered me. Winters SEO has decided that it's not himself.
Well, in that case, Liam, paint your bloody Necrons.
Yeah, Liam, paint your Necrons or any other army that you're painting because you've got like 9 armies on the go.
After that private lesson I gave, you're going to have to paint your Necrons. Paint your bloody Necrons.
Hashtag floor gang, says George Nash. You know, brother. Hashtag floor gang.
Floor hammer.
Floor gang.
My camera off. I just moved my seat. How am I?
Winters, I'm convinced it's Liam now. I'm like hands down. I'm gonna text Winters. Oh, he's just texted me now.
Is he texting you now saying like Liam's got my phone?
It says it's me.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Fantastic. Winters should be very mean. Don't like it. This isn't a response video. I don't like it.
Come on, show everyone how ruthless you are.
Wait. 4D chess time.
Hashtag wins.
Hashtag 4D chess. What if Liam told Winters to text me?
Wow. You've got textception.
Swindon Elite Ops. Old gamer tag. Old. You said it. Old gang.
Hey, listen you child. There's nothing wrong with the old gang.
Old gang. Old gang. Old gang.
I've got socks older than you, I swear.
Winters is small board gang though. I saw it in his video.
If you finally joined the sort of rationale of the players that think yes, the small board size is just better for the game now, win.
He definitely has.
It is better.
He definitely has, because he was like, oh yeah, if I because he's got some mats from a mat company, and they are 44 by 60, and he was just like, oh, what if I cut the table? I just think about how much space I'll have, and I'm just like, yes, Winters SEO, you are part of the small board gang. You know it. You can feel it in your soul. And then Jack Vincent posted in Discord this morning, and he was just like, it was that meme where it's just like, you know, the guy and he's got the girlfriend and he looks back at the other girl because she's hot.
Yeah.
And it was just like small board where it was like Winters SEO and then big board gang, and it was like small board gang.
When I thought bigger was always better, but apparently if you have a smaller table, you get more benefit. So
yeah, it's true. He says bigger is always better, but he didn't say that in his video. He was saying how great the small board was, how much space he'd save, how nicer his room would be. Look, my room's really nice. I'm going to eventually go to the small board. It's better. It's better. When he loses, he's going to have to play on the small board.
He's going to lose on the small board.
Yeah, exactly. Swindon is a good place to be. It's in the middle of everything. That's the worst thing about it.
So I live not far from Swindon, and I can categorically say that Swindon is not one of the best places to be. Just no. So I used to wrestle for a living, right? And in about 6 months of working wrestling for the majority of that time, the only time we ever had trouble with any of the van or like ring transportation kit was in Swindon where the tires got slashed.
Brilliant.
Right. And if you're going to slash the tires on somebody's van, why would it be like 10 to 15 wrestlers?
Exactly.
Plum dumb.
Winter says he's not small board gang, but we'll see. We'll see.
I reckon he secretly loves a small board game.
I think he does. Hey, Ginger Steve, how's it going?
Look, you can't just call him Ginger Steve. That's just not on. Right?
I can.
Can't do it anymore.
I can. I went on Discord. Someone messaged me called Ginger Steve, and I was just like, "Oh, it's Steve Carpenter," and I was like, "Oh, I will only address you as Ginger Steve from now on."
Damn. Steve, you've been outed on the internet. Everyone knows you're a ginger now.
Yeah, he outed himself. I've been in Swindon once. It was quite enough for several lifetimes. Of course, when I say Swindon is in the middle of everything, I mean everything if you count Birmingham as the north of England. No, Birmingham is not the north of England, it's down south. I've got to be careful though, because if our last hears it, I'll get slapped.
I think anything Coventry upwards, to me, that's the north. Like, yes, I'm a southerner, I appreciate that. But
the true north. The true north. Have you guys settled where you are going to play? We're going to play on the small board. That's where we're going to play. Right here. Right now, sometime. That's where me and Winters are going to play. This is where it's going to be. This is where the battlefield's going to be. This is where the blood will be shed, where the hats will be burned, and where the small board gang will rise higher than it's ever been before.
Like, is there anything riding on the game?
Oh yeah. So he hasn't I don't know if he's going to do a response when he hasn't accepted the terms. But my terms were, if he beats me, I will burn the small board gang banner that I made.
What small board gang banner? Do you mean that bit
Have you watched? Did you watch the video, Jay? Coffee time. Did you watch?
I haven't seen this week's.
Well, this is why you don't understand. So I made a banner, and it was the small board gang banner. It was a real banner. I'll show you a picture. I'll pull up the video. You're gonna have to go now. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
So the terms were, I said that I'd burn my new banner. Where is it? It's somewhere. Oh my god, I committed it quite early on in the video. So there you go, there's my banner, the small board gang banner.
Right.
So I said I'd burn that, but if I win, then Winters will have to play a battle report on a small board. On his own channel.
It takes 10 seconds for the video to catch up with your speech, and I've just seen the banner, and calling that a banner is a slight stretch.
It's a banner. Why is it not a banner?
Some would say it's a laundry drying device with a t-shirt attached to it.
It's a banner. It's made from like pipe, like a banner would be.
or like, for instance, my clothes horse.
No, it's made from waste pipes. If you've got clothes horse made of waste pipe, then fair enough.
So what you're saying is your banner's a bit.
It's a bit shit, yeah. What do you want me to say? Or do you want me to say no? It's not, because it clearly isn't. It's very shit. But it's a banner nonetheless.
I can see like 8 layers of sellotape holding that crossbar in place as well.
Look, Jay, do you have a banner?
I love it.
Do you have a Mohawk banner? No, you don't. Not a real one.
No, I do. It's actually been printed. But it is a real one.
No, it's
like
not real.
a freestanding one.
Terrible.
for event sponsorship and stuff, mate.
Winters has said something that I need to address. Winters clearly has better terrain, though. Why does he have better terrain, Andrew Tryon? He has mostly the same terrain as I do, except for the stuff he made.
I'm pretty sure it's the same company.
Hashtag GameMat.
Yeah.
Thunderhawk should be a prize, says Luton. Loser buys the winner a Thunderhawk. Winters says, Luton, please donate. Yeah, whoever wins gets Luton's Thunderhawk. That's the demands.
That's it. That's it. There you go. Heard it here first, everyone. Hellstorm exclusive.
I seem to remember this nonsense about small board. Didn't you cut your mats up? No. Yeah, big time. That's a cut mat. Look at it. Should I get some off cut?
Where is your Professor Hellstorm cosplay?
Wait for it.
Dum 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 dum.
The man only preps for war once before he either dies a hero or defeats the enemy. I think that's a quote from something, right?
It's a quote from
Maybe,
a stream I saw on about 7:20 today.
I'm ready for battle, Winters. I am so ready.
That's impressive.
I'm ready for battle. I'm so ready. Mikey, those engineering skills coming out, mate. Yes, they are. Jay can't afford a banner until his commission work clears. It says combat.
What was that?
He said you can't afford a banner until your commission's cleared.
Hey, mate, I get paid a deposit up front. Like, I'm sorted.
Winter says, when I win, I shave your head. If you win and you won't do, I'm happy to bet this. You get to see under the hat and shave my head on YouTube. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I've seen under the hat anyway, because when I was looking for a picture of you, there was a picture on Geeks Wargaming, so no offense, but it's not a great prize. But the shaving bit, hello, that's interesting. I'm so ready. This could take on a sword. You know that? Let's try it.
I think it should be complete baldness of everything from the top of the neck upwards. So that's beard, eyebrows, and hair.
Look, it's you can't even penetrate it with a sword. That's how strong the battle mat armor is. I should be doing a voice because only
so wrong.
Only Prof Hellstorm is allowed to wear this armor, not me. That was very silly.
You are doing a great Prof Hellstorm cosplay.
It's just a cosplay of Professor Hellstorm. It's not actually Professor Hellstorm. Yeah. He's sleeping today. Had a very busy day.
All day.
He's checked every single dice today. Hashtag small banner gang says twice. He did, yeah. First banner, small banner gang says Terrorblades. I love it. Hey Pickle Jar, how's it going? I just remember seeing people lose their minds in comments or something, which makes it well worth having done it. Oh, mate, it was so funny, honestly. That was in June. That was so long ago. Terrorblade says, is this your Halloween costume? Yes, it's a Halloween costume. I'm not actually Professor Hellstorm. I'm just wearing my Halloween costume. First it was Valrak, now Mikey. What's up with 40k YouTubers playing dress up? I mean, I was playing dress up before Valrak. For 40k. Have you seen any of our intros?
I've seen Elliot doing a lot of dress up. Not you.
It's funny, that's why. Small board gang
The White
seppuku.
Stars one is still my favourite.
Small board gang seppuku.
Oh no!
For small board gang.
I think it's the small board gang Sudoku.
Sudoku, brilliant.
8x8.
Don't try to sound. This channel is not made for kids, so. I do worry about you, Mikey, running around with swords. I do have multiple swords. That's quite funny.
I just worry about you, Mikey. I think.
Yeah, I think that full stop.
General sense, you know.
Full stop.
I feel like I'm painting an action figure.
I've just DM'd you a pic of my broken in transit Thunderhawk. Shall we have a look? You have to disappear a second.
Bye, everyone.
Oh no! It's upside down, but no! No! Thunderhawk, no! I hate it. What happened, man? Oh, look at the paint damage on the side of the wing.
Oh, that's rough.
That is rough.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a guy on Twitter, Hobby Vices. Have you heard of him?
Yeah, I know
He's
him.
big on Instagram. He had his
Secret Santa every year, which is kind of cool.
yeah. He had his house renovated, and he had like a cupboard with all these models in, like his entire collection.
Please,
4 award-winning armies, and more. And he told the contractors not to go in the cupboard. So you know what they did? You know what they did, Jay?
I'm guessing that they went in the cupboard.
They not only went in the cupboard,
they
took everything out and put it in black bags.
Oh.
Before you carry on, Winters has got to go. She comes home soon. I said I would clean stuff. Sigh, peace out. Well, he's only scared because I put the armor on and he knows I mean business. Have fun, Winters. Love you. Chat to you in a bit.
Peace out, man. That's horrible. I imagine they just sort of grabbed everything and chucked it all in a bag as well. Rather
I always put pictures. He's put pictures on Twitter. Shall we have a look?
Oh my god. I'm not actually sure I want to. I'm actually feeling slightly queasy at the thought of that.
Oh, they showed no mercy. That's right, Luton. You need to wear that during the match. I wear this for the entire game between me and Winters. Is what he's saying. Oh, it's so bad. Like, shall we have a look at some? We're gonna have to look at some pictures, aren't we? It's public knowledge. You put it on Twitter. I mean, I'm always like
horrible.
My battle armor. It's a bit big for me because it's for Hellstorm dude. He's a bit bigger than me.
So you're the less hench version of Hellstorm dude, obviously.
Yeah, he's gonna be defending the honor. I'm not gonna play Winters.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play Winters. I'm gonna get Hellstorm dude to do it.
Yeah. He does slay things one stroke at a time.
It does, yeah. One battle mat at a time. So let's have a look. So
Is he any good at slaying Space Marines or Death Guard?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Slightly more appropriate to the game.
My entire collection, 4 fully painted armies, Titans and Thunderhawk included, was on shelves in my closet during the home renovation. Painters told to explicitly not paint that particular closet. Arrived today and found trash bags / duffel bags full of aforementioned minis. Look at this. Oh, look how gross that is. Dawn's missing her head. It's so bad. Just makes you sick, doesn't it?
Some bonus battle damage on some of that.
Oh, big time. Big time.
Although, are those dreadnoughts painted with contrast paint?
No, I don't think so. I've no idea. These are award-winning armies, that's all I know. Cheers, Luton. Have a good time, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Okay.
Here's another one, just chucked in a bag. Some historical stuff. The Storm Sage chucked in a duffel bag. Gross. And then just like some terrain and stuff just smashed up in a bag.
Damien Pedley says there would be murder. Like,
yeah, literally.
For sure. After they've paid back enough to get all of that like commissioned and redone by somebody and everything else.
It's just terrible, isn't it? Absolutely terrible.
Then I'd cut off their legs.
Yeah. Got it commissioned. Steve Carpenter with his smashed up Thunderhawk. Going back to Steve. Got it commissioned, bought a proper case for it in Parcel Force, played volleyball with the box on the way back. Oh man, I'm so sorry. That's so shit.
Was it sent insured?
You'd hope so.
Well, if not,
Still a nightmare.
Your painter, you should probably have a chat with, because everything I send is fully insured to the value of the miniatures and the cost of the commission.
Yeah.
Just in case something stupid like that happens. That's horrible, man.
Yeah, shit. Get that major kill guy to model it for you. What, get him to model my battle mat? No, this is for my OnlyFans when I hit 20,000 subs.
Is that another internet promise that probably won't happen?
Well, I'm actually close to it. I'm not going to stop my YouTube channel for 8 months in between, so.
Nice.
40k Revivalist says, thank you for follow, dude. Just realised I was watching some NID selling of yours on eBay the other day, which I forgot to add a bid and missed out. How can you bring yourself to part with beautiful chitinous creatures? It's because I have like 4 already, so I sold 2 of them. Still got.
What were you selling?
I've been selling loads of stuff. I've been having a bit of clear out recently. I was selling some Hive Tyrants. I've still got 3 on the shelf. I just sold the 2 I had extra because you can take 3.
Pick up some Hellstorm memorabilia. They should go to eBay and take a look.
Yeah, I sold some like Custodes. I sold some painted Custodes, which I'm not using, and just loads of crap basically. Well, it's not
really good units in 40k, and everyone should go in.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like for me, it's crap. For someone else, it's like a start of an army or a full army, for example. I sold some Custodes dice for some ridiculous money.
Oh mate, I cannot.
I put them on eBay for 99p. I put 2 sets of Custodes dice together for 99p, and they went for like 70 quid or something daft. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. I've seen them sell for £100 a set.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And they're not good dice either, the Custodes ones, because there's a symbol on the 1 and the symbol on the 6, and they're actually not too dissimilar.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice dice, don't get me wrong, but I was like, oh yeah, I'll use these when I have a Custodes army, and then that was like 4 years ago.
Right.
So I've not done anything with it. So I just bought them on eBay, and I was like, oh, hello, okay, cool.
Yeah. See, Mikey sells out dice. There we go.
That's it. I sold out more dice. I'm going to take my battle armor off now, because Winters has left, so I don't need to protect myself. Oh no, he's back! Ah!
The reason he's left is because it's actually outside your window, and now he's waiting for exactly this moment.
I'm going to clean, he says. I'm going to clean. But yeah, we're going to do stream, hobby, gallery at 8 o'clock today. Jay won't be able to join us. But if you want to share what you've been working on while we've been chatting today, then use !Discord, or use the link in the description. And you can join there. If you go to stream model gallery, we'll have a look what you guys have been working on today.
It's always good seeing the whip stuff, so I'm gutted I can't be here tonight, guys, but
yeah,
I have to do something straight after stream.
Hellstorm Terrorblade says, will you auction some of the Hellstorm members off? Can I buy Elliot? You can buy Elliot, yeah, sure, man. You can't collect him right now because of the virus. But
you need to have your house inspected to make sure you've got an appropriate shed as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Cruelty to Elliots is actually a very badly looked upon thing.
Brian says buying a date with Elliot would raise money for charity. That's totally fair. I could auction him off.
I'm not sure you can sell humans.
For a charity date?
They stopped that recently.
Charity date don't count, does it?
Yeah, you could sell time with Elliot, because technically speaking, it's not soliciting, right?
Just spray Elliot down. Yeah, everyone there's someone in the comment section of every video that I've put on recently. He's very angry because they think I've kicked Tank out, but it's just like I don't think they realise that Manchester is on lockdown, so I can't see anyone from Manchester. Well, I could, but it's just like a lot of stuff that's just not good. A lot of effort, a lot of risks to be taken, which I'm not a fan of.
No, it's not worth it either, unfortunately. I'd love to see more battle reports for Tank, 'cause he's a very decent player.
Yeah.
He's just a genuinely decent guy as well, actually. I've got a lot of time for him.
He's a top bloke. But yeah, like Elliot, Danny and Tank all live in Manchester, and it's on local lockdown. Mikey, do a raffle for the bikes on your shelf behind you. You'll never use them. I'm waiting until the rules get worse, then I'll do a raffle for them. How about that?
Brilliant.
Because they've got a sword hole in them. I'm still trying to get a refund from Games Workshop for that hole. Can't believe it. Imagine, like, buying models and then, you know,
just having them.
Just like there's a sword hole in the box.
Yeah. I mean, it just adds to that sort of battle-worn aesthetic. You know, it just helps you out with your weathering a little bit.
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
all.
It's quite funny that I did. I literally went straight through the box, like, but I missed the sprues. That's what I'm trying to say.
I actually do need to speak to GW support, because I looked at some of the marine stuff in my Indomitus box the other day, thinking I should probably put some of this together now and get it ready for another painting weekend or something along those sorts of lines to just get something done with it. And the banner pole for the Blade Guard Ancient is snapped.
Oh. Rubbish.
So I'm to see if there's anything they can do to help me out with that one.
Yeah, maybe.
It's just, I know it's obviously not a box you can get hold of, so...
Yeah. Well, they are making more at the minute, so they might be able to do you an extra one.
That's true.
Yeah. Mikey, any chance you send me a good image of the banner? Got a great idea for a meme. I can give you this.
Gotta be a...
There you go. I've since destroyed the banner because I wanted to wear the t-shirt. I mean, the banner stands high outside. I will never take a picture of it. Raise the banners. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Phil Harris said, did you hear about 40 hours of 40k event? He raised 11k for Calm. That's really good. The guys at 40 hours of 40k, really good. I love them all. Proper lads. Fair play to them. So playing 40k for 40 hours straight. Phil, if you've got a link to that, if you'll fancy posting it in the chat for me, that'd be great.
Absolute set of bosses doing that.
Yeah.
Great.
Played 40 hours of 40k. Raised loads of money for charity, which is really good. Wink GWJ, are you rolling dice recording statistics? Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure I'm seeing how good they are. Because we're selling dice, you know. I don't know if anyone knew. Today, Hellstormwargaming.shop. What Hellstormwargaming.co.uk/shop? We're actually nearly out. So, because lots of people have been ordering on the chat whilst I've been talking. And
did you know that with Hellstorm dice, you can statistically hit more times than you shoot, depending on what you're shooting?
Yeah. We've got some Jaffa dice. Translucent orange. Very nice. Can see straight through it. Can see how cool you look in orange. You look quite cool in orange, Magnus.
I bet he does.
We got Gyron green. Got some fancy green ones. Translucent. We got Eldritch purple. Good for casting powers and stuff.
The purple I quite like, actually. That's a decent purple.
Nice. Yeah, I quite like this one. It's like swirly. Swirly bluey purple, which is pretty cool. We got blue horror. And then we got pink horror as well. So you can roll these two together when you're playing Zinch. Set you up for a cheeky promo. Jack, thanks, Wink. Little Weasel Boy. Hellstorm, I was just watching a lovely stream of some monkeys. It was in downtown Detroit. Nice, dude. That sounds cool.
Moving swiftly on.
Is that bad? Okay, I should just block that guy.
Possibly.
Okay. I was just thinking innocence. I just thought of monkeys. I like monkeys. Actual monkeys. Yikes. Okay. I hate live. Do you know what? Do you know for things like that? I absolutely hate live streaming. Like, why would you just like catch someone off guard like that? Like, fuck off. Nearly ordered some Jaffa dice, but then realised I was spending money to take the piss out of my... They're not ginger, they're orange. It doesn't count. Rolling for your Lord of Change. Maybe I should paint my Lord of Change. I've not done anything with him yet.
What, in the next 22 minutes of the show?
Yes. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm just like... I keep looking at him like, oh, there's just loads of feathers to do.
Mate, I've got the two biggest wings and all this to do. White.
Yeah.
Painting like mother of pearl.
Oh, really?
They're going to look great, don't get me wrong, but it's going to be a process, man. That's why, despite us doing the armor, some of the armor's not even assembled yet. Because I have to paint these bits, then undercoat both bits of the leg armor, put those on, gap fill them, re-undercoat those bits by hand, and then paint the armor without touching any of that lot. Otherwise, I have to paint the whole thing, glue them together, gap fill it, repaint it, and I'm still working out which of those two is the less of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a kit, but some of the challenges that come with it to do a really good job are out there. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Terrible says, and it's American as well, so it's hard knowing, so it's really horrible. Yeah, I'm annoyed now. I'm really pissed off. So I just want to say, if you're racist, if you're a Nazi, if you're anything like that, get the fuck off. Fuck off. Piss off with all your mates. And fuck off somewhere where no one can see you and you don't have to talk to anyone. Just have your own little bubble and just fuck off. Don't come on my stream and be a fucking cunt like that. I've had enough now. I'm pissed off. Did you guys see the new reanimation rule for Necrons? I did, and it sounds really cool.
It does sound really cool. I'm still waiting. The thing is, we touched this really, really briefly earlier on. We've got a tiny snippet of information about a rule that's going to be quite a complex rule with lots of things that you can add to it and re-rolls for it and stuff like that in the Necron Codex, because it's a big part of what Necrons are and how they operate. So we actually don't really know anything more about it. We just know that it's changing, but we kind of knew that anyway. So let's not have a sky is falling on our heads moment or anything like that. But it could be really strong.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially if it's after they get shot by any unit. Because one of the things that does discourage immediately is MSU.
Yeah.
So does that mean we'll see less small units and more big units, making them more influenced by blast and coherency and so on?
Yeah, I wonder how it will affect morale as well. Because like if it works the way we think it's going to work, where after a unit's attacked a Necron unit, then you roll reanimation straight away and you might be able to get back up. Then I wonder if like if I passed them all, or have I lost any models to morale? And I presume no.
I would guess not,
yeah,
because they're there.
MSU means multiple small units, Wink.
What if it is you roll your reanimation once for each of those that die? So you're a Marine player, you've got your intercessors, you shoot, you kill 4. I fail my saves, and so 4 are dead. I then roll for those 4's reanimation. If I fail those, they're just taken off. And then I passed 2 and 2 died, so I put 2 more back. Is it that you only get the reanimation once? Because that would help temper it from being too powerful from you roll for every unit that shoots. You get it
could be the end of the phase. Did it used to be end of the phase in 7th edition? Or was it the end of the turn?
I think it says end of the phase, because it doesn't mention phase in a little snippet we saw from...
Yeah, it's not a rule though, is it either? So we don't know.
Yeah.
Because if you did it at the end of the... I don't know how it's going to be, but it's going to be very interesting. Like rolling it after every attack. Let's say an attack sequence of a unit. And trying to get back up straight away is going to be really good. Especially when you're like re-rolling 1s for Necron Warriors.
Please shoot me with that Dreadnought's 1 Stormbolter and a single las cannon.
Yeah, great. Exactly. So... well, yeah, I'm not going to stand for it. I don't like people who think it's okay to talk like that. And I got caught off guard, so I said something daft. But I was just reading the message. But if you want it, I don't stand for it. You're not welcome anywhere. You're not welcome here. I'm going back to racist, by the way. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Just fuck off. Honestly. So I didn't mean to get angry at everyone in the chat. If you're normal, then that's okay. If you're racist, fuck off. Yeah. Immortal Pride Warlord trait will be handy if it's still a thing. Yeah, I imagine we're going to see a lot change though. Venturous 40k, thank you very much for the sub on YouTube. On Twitch, sorry. And Terrorblades, become a member on YouTube. Oh my god, that all happened very fast. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for those subscriptions and memberships. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. And that cyber guy's just subscribed. Thank you so much for Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, buddy. Let's get some hype in the chat. Let's see some small board games. Let's see some hearts. Let's see everything. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Do you think that Yunari will get its own codex and dedicated units? They are reason I got back into the hobby during lockdown. Thanks to the content as well. Well, thank you very much, Celtic Craig. I have no idea.
Supplement Yunari.
I think a supplement Yunari would be good. Yeah, that'd be really good. It'd be interesting how they do it with with like multiple codexes, because that's what it is.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Yeah,
I think Ynnari Quins are still really strong.
Yeah,
because Quins themselves are strong, and then you add in some like extra bits and the not power from pain. What's it called? The strength in death. That's it.
yeah,
And that makes them even more tricksy than they already are. And there's a load of random seeming stuff you can do with Harlequins that will catch you out. So yeah, they're good. I think Ynnari hiding Banshees with Strength 4 power weapons will be.
Strength 4 power weapons. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, because Yarnica like died a death, didn't they? Because the rules for them aren't great at the minute.
You said it died a death. They went from being the most bent bullshit in all of 40k to still quite definitely bullshit to no. We realised we went too far. We'll just cut all this out. That's enough. It took 3 nerfings to make it actually be normal.
Yeah, Lorvin1, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, they went just about to nothing. But now you don't see him even casually, do you, really? It's like no one played Ynnari.
No, really.
No one played Ynnari anyway, because they only played them because they were broken.
Yeah.
Like, no one cares about them.
All the fluffy players like, oh, I just really love the fluff.
Yeah, and now they don't play them.
Nerf came out. How Ynnari? I don't really.
I don't play them. It's because they're bad. Because they're not craft worlds. Like craft worlds are bad enough, but Ynnari are even worse. You'll think twice before you fire a single pistol at Necrons. Yeah, it'd be interesting whether it's the deaths that you've lost in that attack or it's all everybody. Right. I don't know. It'd be interesting.
This is why I'm telling everyone not to read anything into it at the moment and not to get worked up, because there's no detail in that.
We've literally got we've got like a snippet. It doesn't even mean anything.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the love in the chat, guys. Really appreciate it.
But I am glad I've got 60 warriors painted.
Yeah, 60 warriors would be very, very, very
free
handy.
Reanimators, because here's +1 to that. Here's a Cryptek that's +2 now.
Well, yeah, if that still works, because I wonder what's going to happen to Cryptex, because they've like split them up a little bit, haven't they? Made all these new ones.
And I noticed that the Chronometron is now the Chronomancer is the guy with the Chronometron.
Yeah.
So are you going to have a Cryptek that isn't just the
Cryptek?
I meant the cloak one. So he's the one that's just a Cryptek with the cloaks. That's the only model that they currently have in plastic. The resin ones are a little bit poo.
Yeah.
So maybe that's going to be the way it goes. The resin ones get thrown in the bin.
Yeah. Well, I think when the thing is something about that the Canoptek cloak Cryptek being called a Technomancer. I heard that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, you might have. Yeah, they might have done.
I'm sure I heard that somewhere. I'm not sure where though. Wink J says Mikey's fuck off brings all the followers to the channel. Damn right, Nazis can fuck right off. Yeah, they can, man. Yeah, they can. And you got Archer's channel to watch anyway. Fuck off there. Jesus. Hellstormwargaming, since it looks like power weapons and power fist type weapons are getting better, what do you think is going to force weapons? My Grey Knights need some love too. Well, imagine they're going to get like even better.
A force halberd's basically a force axe, and then like the sword should probably get the same treatment.
Because the swords are already +1 strength, aren't they? The Nemesis Force sword.
No. Are
they not? I'm sure they are.
No.
I'm looking now.
I think so. Because I always took I'd always put halberds on.
Halberds?
Strength to make me wound on 3s, and wound on 5s against big stuff.
Right.
Because with hammer hand, suddenly you're going through marines on 2s.
Yeah. Oh no, it's strength usually. So yeah, you'd hope that the Grey Knight sword, like gets +1 strength as well. Grey Knight's force sword.
Because the warding stave might go to +3. And warding staves are already the best thing to take on a lot of stuff. Like the Paladin squad that I've got are all going to have warding staves because of the extra defensiveness that you get from it.
Yeah.
And so chucking those guys forward with hammer hand being strength 8. I mean, yes, please.
Yeah. I'm just chuffed that Reanimation Protocols is getting a rework and sounds good. It does sound pretty good. It's not quite there, is it, at the minute? It's just a bit rubbish.
Yeah. Back in 7th, it was Feel No Pain.
It
was
wasn't.
sixth?
No, it was sixth. It was Feel No Pain because in seventh,
That's right.
the Elijah models down at the end of the phase you rolled for each one, and they got back up as
Yeah,
close
that's
as possible.
Because that's how you used to do it back in 3.5. You just
Yeah.
light your model down, and then you'd roll for them every turn.
Yeah. Just a couple of questions. I've lost it now. Which heavy bolt rifle for the new heavy intercessors are you feeling the most, Mikey? It's all about the Hellstorm bolt rifle. Let's be honest. We got it. We got to be talk serious now.
Would you take Hellstorm bolt rifles to a tournament?
I don't know. It depends how many points they are, because you don't know, do we? Like, what if the other bolters that looks really good are like 30 points, and these ones are like 25 points? You're like, okay, I'm going to take more.
I quite like the sort of sniper version, the stalker version, I might say.
Let's have a look.
Which is range 42.
Yeah, heavy one, strength 5, -2 and 2 damage. That's pretty good. And then you got the
nails.
executor.
Because that's -3 in a devastator doctrine.
Yeah, it's a stalker
Flat 2
bolt rifle at
damage,
strength 5.
touching you from your side of the board without having to move to take the -1.
But the Hellstorm bolt rifle, assault 3, strength 5, 1 damage. It's 3 shots at 30-inch range.
Papashino. I didn't realize that was you. How you doing, man?
Someone said something about a winter. There it is. JW says, so heavy intercessors, are we going to see Iron Hands Winter 2.0? I think we will for a little bit. Depends what they do with the apothecary. If the apothecary isn't, if the apothecary is dead, then maybe not. As in the Father of the Future 5+ Feel No Pain aura. If that's dead, then we'll see.
I think you won't see Iron Hands Intercessors. I think as soon as the Codex drops, you'll see Dark Angels Intercessors with heavy bolt rifles. Because you stand still, you don't need to move, you get +1 to hit. So suddenly you get a load of those things hitting on 2s from the other side of the table, just pushing it in.
Scott says, I'm betting all 3 versions for heavy intercessors will cost the same. Yeah, maybe. Phil says, are you going to... Oh, sorry, go on.
Normal cost the same.
No, I think the assault bolters are 5 points extra. A point extra, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell us how you convinced GW to advertise the channel in the Marines credits? What did that cost you? Or is that Ghost Rider soul situation? Oh, don't worry, we spoke about this earlier. I became best friends with one of the main rules writers now, like 3 years ago. He wrote my name first thing he did. We need a Hellstorm.
Remember, GW are about 3 years ahead, so timeline checks out.
It does, yeah. They were like, you know what we need? Hellstorm bowler. And I was like, you demand. I've known about it all this time, guys. It's been really hard to keep it to myself. But now I can finally talk about it. It's funny because that could be true, but it's obviously not.
I mean, everything's there, right?
Yeah.
Apart from
exactly, all lines up, except for the fact that I'm telling a lie. Iron Hands heavy intercessors with 5++/5+++ seems super hard to shift, especially if they can be healed and brought back to life. Yeah, they'll have a 5+ invuln, but I don't know if they'll have the 5+ Feel No Pain. They might not even have a 6+ Feel No Pain at this rate. We don't know.
Just get Azrael stood in the middle of them, man. Like,
yeah,
4 pinball and all my boys.
Yeah, we can hope with that Dark Angel supplement that comes out sometime in the future.
Yeah.
So modest.
It gives you 17 extra command points because he is the greatest strategist.
Yeah. Scott, I am the most modest. The most modest you've ever seen. Hi chaps, wait till you see the Mohawk missile launcher. We won't see that, Cloma. Don't talk rubbish. Never.
No. We definitely won't have that. It'll be the Mohawk like chain axe. It'll be something that actually fits my personality a bit more.
All I'm saying is we've got a Hellstorm bolter. I don't see a Winter's SEO bolter. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't there Winter's Bite or something? There was a relic.
I mean, Winter is quite a generic name.
That's what we're going with now.
Winter's assault.
Change immediately.
Winter. No, we're talking about bolters in particular, Jay. Bolter is the most iconic weapon in Warhammer. It's more iconic than a Warhammer.
I think the Space Force have got a lot of Winters-based stuff.
Nah, don't count. Frost.
Yeah,
Frost and cold. True. Yeah. We don't see Winter's SEO bolter. We don't see a tabletop tactics bolter.
TV bolter.
No. And they can't because the first thing that Liam said was like, "Oh yeah, we're in the rule book. We're the deployment zone." It's like, yeah, but you were always in the rule book. You copied them. Hellstorm was
zone was in the rule book before you were a thing.
Hellstorm was taken out, and then it was firmly put back into everyone's hearts and minds because everyone's so wound up at those heavy intercessors, and I feel like it's got something to do with the fact that they've got Hellstorm bolters. It's not the fact that the Space Marines have got another release.
Yeah, well, you are, like we said, and like we proved, in fact, the Jeremy Kyle of 40k.
I am the Jeremy Kyle of 40k.
Stirring things just a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting that hot drama.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Mikey, I will make Chaos Space Marines great again, says Lehman Russ. I'm not sure that checks out.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a misnomer there. Although I'd love it if Russ came back so absolutely mutated into a Wolfenstein dude that the Imperium were like, nah, mate, that's too much.
If GW Rules Right was really your friend, he would call it the Hellstorm bolter. Well, that wasn't 3 years ago, to be fair. Chapter Master Valrak says, who's talking shit about me? I will smash everyone. We're just saying how Chapter Master Valrak isn't canon, but Hellstorm is canon.
Yeah.
And you want 40 or 60 of them.
Hashtag get wrecked.
Hashtag Hellstorm bolter #1.
Also, Valrak, I'll play you at 40k.
Look, here we go.
You're beaten and broken. You can blog about it.
Blog about it?
Yeah.
Jay,
you won't be able to talk. You won't be able to talk on stream left or right now. That's how bad I'm going to beat him.
See what this is? It's a real Hellstorm bolter. Real life Hellstorm bolter. Wait for the Siege of Terror books with Adam Density Bogey. You'll see who's canon then. If he actually puts you in, I'm going to complain to Games Workshop. That email campaign. Real Hellstorm bolter. It's real life.
I'm afraid that if Van Adnet doesn't write it for you, then it's not real. That's it. Bowden's great man. He's God, but unless it's Abner, it doesn't really count.
Brilliant. George says, Valrak, you have no power here.
Burn. Anyway, guys, it is about 3 minutes before the end of the stream, so if you've got something you'd like to show off, exclamation point Discord, head on over, get some minis uploaded in the stream models channel.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called. Join
the Discord, stream models. There's a link in stream. I'm going to do my own stream. What are you going to do there? Something boring with just my face.
Talk about law. Wearing Crocs.
That's what I do. I just have Jay talking with me at the same time. And Primarch Retainer talk. Have you talked about the fact that the Dark Angel supplement isn't coming out with the rest of it? So that probably means the Lion's coming in it. Mr. Valrak. There's a video idea. I'll take the ad revenue from that one. Cheers. Valmar187, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the stream. How are you?
Superstar.
Don't know, shooting my face and blackjack and hookers. Luther Lion Boxer. It is, yeah. That could be a thing. There you go. There you go. I'll take 50% because I gave you Lion. Assume for a minute we could take more Blade Guard in the squad. White Scars with 10 Blade Guard over 2 Shield Impulsor. Support by Chaplain and Khan. Turn 3 Bikes and Infantry. Yeah, it could be a thing. We got to wait for the Codex, man. We just got to wait for the Codex. We got no idea what it's going to be like in the next 2 weeks. Or 3 weeks, or whenever it is. Wear a wig. Who's going to wear a wig? Valrak. He's always wearing a wig. He can't help himself.
It's going to be you after Winter shaves your hair off. Hashtag Wint wins.
No, none of that rubbish. Someone's confirmed the Lion. No, it doesn't mean. Yeah, that's that picture with the lion.
By someone, do you mean
the infinity handle
or something?
The infinity handle. You can't see it because it's not auto adjusting. Because we spoke about it earlier.
Yeah.
With the handle being smaller. My watch alongs are better than GW, to be fair. To be fair. What mini is Jay doing? He's doing a Blue Magnus.
Yeah, Magnus the Blue, man. The only way to paint Magnus, because this is his original colour scheme. So is.
Yeah,
Just had a mini looked in the old Epic 40k
back in the day.
models.
Back in the day, when no one played Warhammer. Like 3 people played Warhammer.
Well, that was all of them in my living room in that case then at one point.
Terrorblade says, the truth about Warhammer 40k! Hashtag controversial, hashtag truth, hashtag you can't handle. I love it.
Nice.
Do you think Death Guard Plague Flamers will go up with the other flamers in range? Also, Xenos Melt Weapons not named Melt and going to roll multi-melter. Potentially. I mean, it makes sense if all the flamer type stuff went in from range. I'm not sure about the specialist ones, like the Foul Blight Spawn, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Anything that's a basic flamer style, yes, crack on. But that thing's an evil, evil, horrible thing. It doesn't need any extra range, especially with that strat.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, with that, we're going to do the gallery from this evening. So, join the Discord. But Jay's going to have to dive.
I am indeed. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's been a pleasure, as always. Thanks for chatting. And I will see you next Monday here or tomorrow night on my own stream. See you at night.
Well, there you go. So, you can tune to Jay's stream at twitch.tv/Mohawk Miniatures. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays from 9 PM. But we're going to look at the stream gallery now. Thanks, Jay. Boom. Let's have a look what we got today. So we have Chaos Swarm with these Dark Mechanicus conversions. Very nice, dude. These looking ace. This is Dan. I'm presuming he's still in chat. I bet the Blight Spawn gets toned down to damage 2. I imagine it will as well. Looking awesome, dude. Loving these conversions. Got the Lich Guard shields with Chaos Stars. Very nice. Like it. Dark Mechanicus character. Is this the Tech Priest? Are we talking about Varak being undefeated? Varak is a joke. I like how you use the Necron parts. Looks really cool. Nice, like that. 30k admit model, nice. I like this. The Blood Slaughterer. Not Blood Slaughterer. It's the Throne into it. The Blood Throne. Sorry. Mikey, what do you use for the paper layer in your wet palette? I know you're supposed to use non-greaseproof paper, but I can't find it. So I use Army Painter, so it's just an Army Painter brand paper. I think it's called greaseproof paper. You can probably get it on Amazon and stuff. I can't remember what it's called now. There's loads and loads of tutorials that you can find, and it's like parchment paper. I can't remember I can't remember like the UK name of it, like what brand it is. Big drop pod. Nice. How do you get access to Discord? I'll post a link in the chat now. There you go, mate. Yeah, and he supports Small Board Gang because he's played all of his 9th edition games on minimum board size. He does, yeah. So Varak is part of Small Board Gang and he knows it. Josh, with his 130 Guardian list. Parchment paper says that's on Des. It's on Amazon. Cheers, mate. Nice. Not much to go, man. Done a good job. Got the avatar of Kane to make him more fearless as well. Hellstorm Wargaming, that's a Cryptid. I know it just said big drop pod. Nice, good work on the avatar, Josh. Looks nice, that. 130 Guardians. I just dread your back, man. Your back is going to be killer. Got an old Dreadnought. Very cool. Classic Dreadnought there. Is that the old Forge World one, I presume? Chaos drop pod, bottom part converted. Nice. Love the Forge World avatar. Yeah, it's the best avatar by far. Because like they did that plastic one as part of the Daughters of Cain, but then it was just like, I only have one pose and I cannot be moved. He's going to need some movement training. He's going to need something. Jesus Christ. Nice, brother. DN stuff. Looking epic with his new Necrons. Really nice. I love the weapons on these, dude. Really nice. Oh, hello. We got a Leviathan as well. I love it. I love a Leviathan. Double Storm Cannon. Do I reckon these are going to stay the same when they change? Because I don't think they are. I'm not looking forward to it. That avatar is flexing on all my T-posing. I love it. Brilliant. Davey 2.0 painting up some terrain. Nice. I need to paint some more terrain. I've got lots of terrain that I really need to paint. I like this stuff, the new stuff. It doesn't do much though, does it, in game? The pipes. I got the squad markers. Nice. Nice, Josh. They work really well, the squad markers. I really like them. Niveus with these Space Marines look really cool. These remind me of Nick Nanavati's Space Marines that he took to Vegas because it's the same shade of greeny blue. Is the new Imperial armor getting sold on the GW site now or Forge World? I have no idea. No idea. Could be Games Workshop. Well, I'll just have to see. Captain Pickle says, finished this yesterday, enjoying painting salamanders again. Nice. That's a really nice green, dude. And I really like the soots you've got on the bottom. Almost looks like Alpha Legion, does look close. Stumpy says, hey Mikey, probably already been mentioned, but how you feel about the Storm Shield on new rules, 4+ and 1+ on Tyrannies? I think it's pretty cool. Kiss back to you. I think it's decent. Obviously, losing the 3+ is pretty harsh, but having a 1+ armor save is kind of like, against little guns it's really good, but against big guns it's bad. It's a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. It's like totally dependent, because against a las cannon, obviously a 4+ invod is worse, but like against bolters and stuff, you're just laughing because you're gonna have a 1+ save. And against like 1 AP, like aggressors and stuff, you're still gonna have a 2+ if you're in cover. Oh no, you can still have a 2+ anyway, aren't you? Because you got -1 AP. Like aggressor, bolt storming, tactical doctrine, which is still gonna be good rather than 3+. So it makes a big difference. 3++ for 5 points is stupid. I agree, Viking. But yeah, well done, Pickle Jar. Really nice bike. I really like the green, and I said I really like the soot. It's really good, nice. I'm gonna date Mike plays always. Thanks for the banter. No, he's combat one, but I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Gummo with his great demon. Love it. I love this model. It's so cool. I love it. Can't wait to see it finished. Got some My Fitted Blight Haulers. Everybody got these boys today. Popular unit in a minute. Very nice. Got Rhino. All airbrushed up. It's a nice green, that. Got some Plague Marines. I was building these today. That's what made me cut all my finger. I got some more as well. Been doing a lot of painting for upcoming tournament. 2 weeks. Nice, dude. Can't wait. Come there. Let us know how you get on. 40k Revivalist just finished yesterday. Bar needed to fix some slight overspray on the back skin next time. I have my airbrush on the go. Modelled in the Scotland rugby uniform. Blue/white with bits of purple. Nice. Blood Bowl. These are cool. These are nice models. Did that AOS issue turn up with the 1+ save where AP doesn't affect it? I seem to remember there's a Seraphon unit that keeps a modifier 2+. Yeah, so that came up because it has... So the way that the Storm Shield is written in Indomitus, it adds 1 to its save characteristic. So it has a 1+ armor save. But the new Storm Shield, how it's written, it doesn't work like that. It adds 1 to the saving roll, so you don't get the 2+ unmodifiable issue. The reason being is because when you modify, you don't reduce the dice needed, you change the result, but it can't go less than a 1. It's quite complex, but essentially, if you have a 1+ save characteristic, it's unmodifiable because of the way the rules are written. But because it adds 1 to the dice roll, it basically just works as intended. So they've done it right, basically. They did it wrong, but they've sorted it. So nice little Blood Bowl team. That I really like it. Like the bases as well. Very cool. Because essentially, if I roll a 3 and I have -2, then it goes 2 and then 1. But because I've rolled a 1, technically it's passed, but because the dice isn't a 1. But then if I roll a natural 1, it's failed, because a 1 always fails. If that makes sense. But if you have a modified to a 1, and it's got a 1+ save, then you don't take the wound because you've technically passed because you've rolled a 1. You only fail the save because a 1 is always a fail. If that makes sense. But it doesn't have that. It adds 1 to the saving throw. It doesn't add 1 to the characteristic, so you don't get that issue. It just works as you intend it. If you roll a 1, if you roll a 2 and it's -1, you fail a save, for example. Bokajer with his Impulsor, looking very nice with that freehand once again. I love this scheme, man. I love this, like, washed out, dirty white. I love it. Bases are custom made using Green Stuff World Rollers and Das Clay. Nice, dude. Quick and easy as well. We've got Moon Tyrannid, Mod Moon, with his Slaves to Darkness. Very nice. I like these models. They're quite new, aren't they, as well? Bats Pinkie Pie, finished base for Korax. Very cool. Liam and Russ's Whip. Dice. But have you heard of the Hellstorm dice? The Hellstorm won't credit case shop. Science Pie. That Repulsor looking cool, man. Getting all them block colours in. Nice, man. They're big projects, Repulsors, but if you do them right, they look really good. So I look forward to seeing more action on this. It's going to be good. Lima Russ also working on some Sons of Horus. Very nice. I love Sons of Horus. They're so cool. Very cool, man. Very, very cool. He's got some big stuff as well in his cabinet. I think we've seen these before. It's like a converted Lehman Russ, this guy. Very nice. Therenin, finished my 10-man Alpha Legion Marines. They are the first unit of many. Nice. Got those new Chaos Space Marines in check. Alpha Legion as well, another favourite of mine for Chaos. Converted Poxbringer. From Chaos Swarm once again. Converted back in the days of 7th Ed from my Nurgle Grey Knights before Death Guard Cadets was a thing in 8th edition. Nice. Nurgle Grey Knights. Wowzer. Bad boys. Nice. I like it, man. Crazy Ann GT. 1 week of progress. Very good. Got those new Necrons on check. I love that scheme, man. That's a beautiful scheme. I love that. Like sandstone but green, but not sandstone. And the bases are really good as well. Great job. Got a close-up of the warrior. Turkish 267, my Corn Knight. To give my Corn Demons some some needed bang. Nice, I love this. Look at them skulls, man. That's got to take some effort. Gotta take some effort. Warhammer Rose, how's it going? JW, Alpha Legion and World Eaters is where it's at when it comes to Chaos Space Marines, also Night Lords. I've never been a fan, I'm not mega into Night Lords, but there you go. All those skulls. It's going to take you days to get this ready. You're going to do all the carapace as well. I'd love to see that. Wow. Really nice, guys. Amazing work today. Amazing work. So thank you very much for sharing that with me. I really appreciate it. It's because I've got a crop on, haven't I? Models looking glorious. Very nice stuff. Read the night. What do you mean, read the night? Oh, read the night, Lord's Omnibus. Okay, I was like, what? What do you mean, read the night? Sorry, I was being stupid. Okay, so there you go. So that's the end of the stream, guys. So thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. Apologies for getting angry halfway through, but I just don't like nasty people. So thank you very much for everyone for being super kind, super caring to everyone, because that's what Warhammer is all about. And you should always remember that. It's all about being nice to each other. So I'm just going to go. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for all the support. I love you all. And hopefully we'll see you in the next stream, which is every single Monday at 6 PM. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Have a great day now, everyone. Look after yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.